Dire team ban.
Welcome back, everybody. Here's your coverage of EPICENTER. This is day 5 of our group stage now we're into. 3 more main event days to come up. I'm Toby1. I'm here with Winter. Welcome back. Hello. And we can talk from the very start of the draft this time around.
Except
10 seconds remaining.
Ah, no. We'll go get you a steak after this, all right?
Thanks.
Will your wife be happy with that? Steak and veggies? Is that what you need to have when you're away from home?
No, I can actually have anything I want, except for controlled portion.
Okay. Do we have to weigh your plate?
Team secrets turn to ban.
Let's talk about the game. LGD.Forever Young going to pan out Yapsor again at the start.
Let's just weigh the draft, okay? Let's just weigh the draft.
Yeah. Goodbye, Elder Titan.
Yep, that hero is quite a problem
Team secrets
in the team fights, but I'm not sure it was the hero causing majority of the problem, I would say. Majority of the problem was like the overcomposition, where they ran out of time with their Huskar lineup. And as a result, LGD, they go for their Night Stalker. They rate the hero very, very highly. Most of the opponents have been banning Night Stalker plus Bat Rider against them. But Secret this series have opted to put a lot of value on banning Disruptor. Something that LGD likes to run a lot too, and they run him very well. And this game, they are choosing to ban out the Elder Titan, which was somewhat of a... He's quite a good hero in this patch. But I'm not sure if he was the biggest problem in the last game. And they are going back for their AA. Secret rates AA really highly. I know Puppy likes the hero, and the hero has gotten a significant amount of buffs this patch. The cold feet, the level 1 stun, seconds.
Yep.
The vortex, and he has really talents.
Is it smart picking up the Ember Spirit in the first phase as well?
It's a combo. Ember AA, Ember Slide. With I mean, if you can do it with the Chilling Touch, you hit everyone. And he's good at setting up the Ice Blast and Cold Feet.
Does the Chilling Touch, like, does the one charge? Like, how does it work with the Chilling Touch?
No, it doesn't use one. Of course, it doesn't use one.
I bet, because that would be just like insane. Because the way you made it sounds like it'll hit everyone. I'm like, Chilling Touch hits everyone. If he hits like,
of course not.
10 targets, all get the bonus damage.
That'll be super OP.
Yeah.
But basically, like the biggest synergy also with Cold Feet plus the chains follow up. So you how many seconds is that? You lock him. Chains is 3 seconds. Then you lock him for another 3.5 seconds. So the guy will be standing there for 6 seconds. 6.5 seconds. That's a lot of disable time.
Oracle.
And Oracle. Okay, Oracle. This response tells me that they are trying to use the Fate's Edict to deal with the magic damage, because AA plus Ember screams magic damage. They are all magic damage. You want to get a pipe. You want to get a Huskar, Kappa.
10 seconds.
No, you want to get a Death Prophet is what you want to get.
Oracle Death Prophet. Yeah, that's what
5
LGD
seconds
like. They've been okay, so basically LGD system right now, they are mid laner, always a hero that is a tower sieger. Dragon Knight or DP, these are the 2 heroes I've been running the most. And Oracle's really, really good against DP. Very good combo.
Yep.
You can purge, it's not only the magic resistance, like you can purge off the Fortune's End, you can purge off the Flame Guard. So that itself is wonderful against the Ember.
Yeah. Gonna cause problems for Ember in the early laning phase.
It's been a very long time. I said Oracle, or when I see an Oracle, I said, oh, Oracle's actually I mean, the hero got nerfed a lot.
He did. They take out the OD?
Oracle OD is also another combo, but I would say based on player characteristics, OD is not very... I mean, he can play OD, but Super is not an OD player, in my opinion. I think he is much more suitable.
10 seconds.
He can play it, of course, but he's much more suitable of the right now for this meta
5 seconds remaining.
Heroes. Or even a Razor.
They should take out the Lina as well. They're actually letting the Death Prophet stay in the pool.
Yeah, Lina is something that they've been running a few times too. Like, likes to play Lina. Like the standard push out the wave hero. Lina, even though she's kind of a half tower pusher because of the fiery souls. And he does provide your team with a lot of lane dominance, like strength in the lane. And Lina is also like high burst damage. Good against like a state. they ban out the Sven. Okay, the Enigma ban is I can see that because
10 seconds remaining.
Kezu likes to play the Enigma, the offlaner that
Admiral Conquer.
fight specialist. So I can see that. Sven
Dire
pick is
team
rather.
pick.
I know they won their last game with Sven with a very greedy Sven plus Magnus. It might indicate that something that I want to pick, like the DP, focus on like physical damage with the ghost, the ultimate. Sven Warcry will be.
10
It could be the
seconds
reason why they ban
remaining.
out the Sven here.
Yeah, one way to counter all that wonderful damage and finally give
5
Team Secret a little bit
seconds
of oomph
remaining.
in their push.
Yep, and Secret goes for the Conquer. Basically, you look at this. You look at these three heroes
Team
here right now.
Secrets turn
A,
to
Amber,
pick.
Conquer. They're gonna be able to lock down one target
Yep.
for a very long time on a spot, and it's all magic damage. And BB, a very tanky hero, very good at soaking up that damage and just
Okay.
10
Vanguard
seconds
Hood or
remaining.
Vanguard Pipe this game. The ideal for the team.
Okay,
5
Team Secret
seconds
need to
remaining.
find something up against the Bristleback. Do you look for your mana burn? Do you look for like your safe lane AMs or something along those lines?
Reserve
Like
time.
how do you deal with Bristleback when you've only got your off laner and your safe laner left?
I actually like
Omni
Nyx
Knight.
Bristleback because Nyx is actually,
Dire
but
team pick.
as I said, I don't really like putting Kezu on Nyx. If I'm the coach or the captain of this team, I don't really like to put him on those kind of heroes.
Yep.
I would want to put him on this kind of hero, Omni Knight. Omni Knight, Abaddon, Enigma, Darkseer, Magnus, like the team fight heroes, the fight
10
specialists.
seconds remaining.
So Omni Knight with
Team
their lineup, so
Secrets
they're gonna have
turn
a
to
huge
ban.
amount of fight. Omni, A, Amber, Conquer, very very heavy team fight. And Omni Knight is very annoying in the lane because he's the heal and the degen aura. A very strong lane.
10 seconds
LGD
remaining.
has gone for.
So they're running a 3 Night Stalker or
5
1
seconds
Bristleback,
remaining.
if I read this correctly.
We discussed a little bit about this
Reserve
at the
time.
panel when he felt like Night Stalker has a 3 for. The hero doesn't need the basically the talk went like this. The hero doesn't need a lot to do what he does.
Yeah.
But when you give him a lot, it's very strong as well. So giving him less and giving him a lot, you're gonna expect something more and something less. And there's always the pros and cons with it. And I'm totally fine with giving Night Stalker more because I feel that the hero, if you give him a lot more farm, he's gonna be able to do damage, like tank up because his talents, he has attack speed talent and like 50 damage. So if you give him gold, he's going to be able to use it well. And the Earth Spirit here, I think, is more of like probably a reaction to what Team Secret has because again, Omni Knight and Ember Spirit, you want to have even Conquer, you want to have a silence,
Dire
extra
team
silence, and extra
ban.
disable. You don't want to be counting on the Night Stalker alone because the Night Stalker has like quite a long wind up with the. It's not instant, but Earth Spirit is instant and very good against the Omni Knight. So that's partly one of the reasons why they wanted the Earth Spirit. And obviously because.
10
Secret has been
seconds
gearing up in
remaining.
heavy team fight. You want more team. Night Stalker is not exactly a team fight hero.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm wondering if
No, they
if-
ran out the DP in the end. So
okay, random thought.
Reserve
Do you think
time.
LGD would do it? Because if we're assuming this is a Night Stalker off and a Bristleback safe, would they run an
Dire
ES
team
in the
pick.
mid up against the Ember Spirit? Would they try and
Don't
replicate
think
what
so.
Samael did?
don't think so. I don't think so.
And they're not going
Team
to.
Secrets
Yeah,
turn to
Bristleback
pick.
more is more like a superhero. So and one of the reasons why this is happening right now is because you're showing up at Ember Spirit first base. Ember Spirit more or less your mid hero.
Yeah.
Bristleback wrecks Ember in the lane. Ember has low base
10
armor, Quill
seconds
is physical
remaining.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's very difficult matchup for Ember. And on top of that,
5
actually this
seconds
makes sense now.
remaining.
So they pick a BB, then match up against Ember, and then they pick a hero that can gank mid Earth Spirit. So
Reserve time.
the plan here is to make life miserable for the Ember. They're gonna try to pressure him a lot in the lane, and they finish it up with a Weaver, a hero that on the safe lane itself offers a lot of lane presence, a lot of freedom for the supports to do whatever they want. So the Earth Spirit doesn't really need to. Oh, I have to stay top.
Yeah.
Let's say top is the AM or something that relies more on the supports. Then you can't really focus on.
You don't need to babysit him anymore.
Yeah, you can't really focus on what you want to do now in the mid lane. Okay, so the whole idea actually makes sense now. The pick order.
10
That's why when we look at the
seconds
drafts, the sequence of picks tells you a lot about the game. And they finish up with Morphling. The 4 heroes that can fight and make space for the Morphling to farm. I wouldn't say Morphling is particularly good against any of their heroes, and you could actually even argue that Oracle is really good against Morphling because you have the Fortune's End to stop the E-Blade eventually. So at some point you're going to get the E-Blade magic combo.
Yeah.
So that's that. But overall, I would say that it's still okay. It's not like a bad morphing game.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But you can definitely see the synergy from LGD.Forever.
Yeah, the pick order is what tells a lot.
Yeah. It's just good how it all comes together, like as a team which you don't like. Do you really even feel like there's a proper weakness? Like how does Team Secret exploit
10
anything against
seconds
LGD.Forever?
remaining.
Right now the idea of the morphing is like if they can
5
reach the late
seconds
game.
remaining.
This time they have much more late game. The last game they had less late game.
Yeah.
So if they can reach to the late game with the morphings, 4 or 5 slotted, it's gonna be a pretty straightforward game for the morphing. Like BB doesn't really like BB. You need to be ahead against morphing. So if you're like somewhat on even terms, then that's not good for the BB. And
But in this game, it looks like Bristleback is able to be able to sit on the front lines. Nice Dog will give you amazing vision, and as long as the Weaver is able to get some good farm early on, she's going to bring a lot of damage to the fights.
yeah, vision-wise, obviously, Night Stalker team is the advantage. It's not much to say about that. It's just how it is. It's gonna be annoying for the team, the opposing team in that game. But I think overall, I can still see Secret doing well in this game because they have like a sort of balance. The other four heroes are gonna be able to hold the game for the morphing. The Ember, the Kanka, the A, the Omni, they are strong heroes that can hold, let's say, up to 20-25 minutes. So morphing can have a lot of time to farm. A lot of space to farm, in fact.
Early warding game we get to go into. Quick obs down. A little bit further to the southeast than normal probably for that camp. And Yamsaw, well, he went in very aggressively. He didn't plan anything down. And in fact, we're going to go for that old standard default defensive ward on your safe lane. While Arfu remains close. The smoke's going to wear off now, so they won't know he's in the tree line.
Oh, he actually went for boots first, this on the Earth Spirit. Interesting.
Would you normally see like Orb of Venom?
Yeah, but the boots is like, it means that he wants to do more moving around the
30
map.
seconds to
Like
battle.
all Venom is more towards like killing and pressuring one lane. I mean, you can still move without boots. It's not what I'm not saying like if you buy Orb of Venom, you don't want to move, but
Yeah. This is definitely going to keep Team Secret on their toes.
it'd be interesting to see how this Oracle works out. That's like something that I am really looking forward to. How the not Fortune's and Fate's Edict
The battle
would actually deal with the Ember.
Rolling Boulder. He's actually going in for the bounty rune, and he's actually able to steal it. Not sure if this is worth it, but thanks to Boots, he's actually able to outrun. Torrent attack won't work. Vortex is not even being leveled up by Ancient Apparition.
Okay, that's why he has boots.
To steal the rune and get out.
And this guy, you know, like Afu, I've seen a lot of their games when they are playing on Dire, and the way he moves, he always tries to snipe the courier around.
Is this really worth it? The courier's going straight up mid lane. Yamsaw's going to be here to defend it.
Yeah, Yamsaw.
And here comes your Rolling Boulder. Goes straight through the courier, and courier runs away.
No, he's been doing this a lot in all the games. So Yamsaw has been so far doing the right moves to nullify what Afu is doing. Both of them have boots, so trying to just move around here. And Kazu on the top lane so far, getting pushed out of the lane by the Oracle and Weaver. But I expect him to still get quite a good amount of experience on the lane. Night Stalker on the other hand is also a hero that can sit in the lane very well. High armor, high regen.
It's not as though he's going to get harassed out by MP and Puppy just yet.
What's going on here? Afu and Yamsaw just like running around, so it leaves two heroes in a lane, and that's going to allow the Night Stalker to be pretty comfortable getting spears, getting last hits.
Yeah, so almost body blocked him. He's trying to block his own creep wave, so Afu doesn't keep the aggression. I thought they also changed that. The creeps should have de-aggroed by now. Didn't they reduce it by like half a second? The aggro was held?
Yeah, just half a second. But still, if someone is there doing like hitting and dragging, it's still going to be pulled. But I told you right before the game, I think it's going to be a very interesting battle. Afu and Yamsaw, the two position force. Very important in the current meta.
His timing with his creep wave is perfect. He holds the creep wave back. Now Night Stalker is able to get even more space. And then even, okay, the real support leaves it so Night Stalker gets all the experience.
Oh, rune. Oh, super. He gets the rune.
Oh, they're looking for a kill onto the Ember Spirit. There's 3 quill stacks already. No way to jump out. There's 6 stick charges mid 1. We'll have to expend them. Super not going to dive underneath the tower. It was enough damage thanks to the 1 charge just keeping him alive.
But look at what we are talking about in the draft. The Ember against Crystalbat. This is what is happening.
Yeah. 5-1 against 12-3.
This matchup is really, really bad for Ember. That's why we don't really see so much of first phase Embers. That's what that happens when Ember's being thrown into a matchup where he doesn't do well. But we'll see whether he can actually get stuff done in the mid game. When you get your level 6, try to, you know, sway things around in the other lanes, move around. Yeah. You're gonna lose your lane, but what you do after when you get a level 6 is also really important.
See if he can do that catch up. That's what I was questioning it, like with the AA as well as the Ember first phase pickup with both of them together. Like if it just reveals too much of your lane.
It does.
That's like watching a team like EG draft during this tournament has just been so good. Even LFY, like with the way they drafted, you're like, okay, are we 100% certain exactly where every hero is going to go? No.
That's why they went for like this Night Stalker pick a lot. It can be an offlane, it can be a support. Very, very hard to determine. So laning wise, Weaver morphing both almost same amount of farm. Omnina and Night Stalker on the other hand, Night Stalker getting the edge here. 7 CS ahead. And mid lane obviously, Ember is just struggling. Struggle City.
Afu's waiting for a rolling boulder in. You'll need 1 more Void to really do the work, but he's 30 mana short, has a Mango, but...
He's just waiting like right now for 4 minutes. Night Stalker, Night Phase. Then the game begins.
But they can also look with... Okay, rolling boulders to do the stack. So he's rolling, bouldering, stacking. Trouble on bottom lane. X marks the spot's going to drag the Night Stalker back into the fight. Kick will fly through. It hits on the Morphling who's tanking up the tower. His strength morphs up. Has enough life just to back away from the Earth Spirit.
That was so good. That was just right before the Night Phase kicked in. That was just excellent timing there. And Night Stalker being a little bit overzealous there, he was just trying to get as much farm as he could and just got punished there. 3 heroes moving in from Secret to...
They got enough damage? Yeah, they do. So DDC was able to reach him.
So 1 apiece right now, but still Night Stalker having far more from the lane. He has like 15 CS, as much CS as the Ember and the Morphling. Still looking really good for LGD.Forever on all the lanes.
Mid one's so scared. Like Yapsol just had to TP out from the Radiant Shrine.
Yeah, this Night Stalker is very scary right now. And because of him moving around, it made it very hard for Ember to move out in the lane. He's very scared. And in the meantime, Earth Spirit has been using space to get some levels.
It's just unbelievable how heavy the CS is in favor of almost all the cores of LFY.
Yep, Scan even being used by LGD.Forever.
And they're wondering how many people are coming to the bottom lane. Kick goes on top of Puppey, rolling boulder forward. Cold Feet is on the Night Stalker. He has to move away from this before the Cold Feet will trigger. But Puppey's so low, and now he'll be forced back. There's a second rotation from a Night Stalker, which has forced the supports to go all the way home.
This is really good for the Bristol, though. He might be able to use this siege critical lane to do pressure here because of the overwhelming pressure that his team has been exerting to bottom lane. It'll be really nice if the creep can actually hit the tower. Okay, not gonna happen.
No, he backs up for just a second. There's not a lot of mana on Super. Like I've been noticing that he's been really spamming out to keep mid one off the lane. So he's always been on almost no mana.
Yeah. I mean, that's the right thing to do for him. He wants to be able to put as much pressure on the Ember as he can.
You can see Super blocking it. Like he wants to grab that top rune. It's a haste rune.
Oh my god, he was so close to dying.
Oh, a Spirit? No, he's going back home. So Super's going to get his 3 bottle charges and get the haste. And yeah, Yamsol caught out. 3-man mover.
I mean, this Night Phase, like I said, once the Night Phase begins, it's going to be a lot of pressure on Secret. Night Stalker, he just has a brown boost, but he's just a menace around the map at this stage of the game.
They saw Puppey in the trees. Take to the skies. You'll see Puppey quite clearly. Drop on down. Fortune's End flies forward, so Ancient Apparition rooted to the ground. Yamstor's going to help out. X marks spot in the Oracle, so Team Secret try and look for a counter, but the 3-man, actually it's only a 2-man kick from Afu, creates enough space. It's a 1-for-1 trade-off on the supports.
Decent, okay.
But support's coming in. Super has himself a haste rune.
He's going to be able to... Nah, I'm not going to try to do
He went under the Radiant Obs. actually did. No, the obs is too far to the left. They don't see it.
But he went missing in the lane, so that's like still a huge tell. Like something's going on. Stacks. Do they have stacks for the Bristleback so far? No. They are really active in the lane, so...
Afu was trying to. Like, he rolling bolted like this direction to try and stack it, but when that fight was happening against the Night Stalker.
That's the thing about Bristleback. Why the hero is really good in the meta, because he's a very fast hero. You stack...
They're going to fight mid. Yamsaw has Torrent and X-Mark. Spot going to use both of them. Bristleback snapped in with a purification. Mid one Spirit jumps forward, but DDC arrives. So much of the damage does nothing. A 4-man rotation in from Team Secret ends in only rotation from LFY supports to defend their mid.
Fate's Edict. All the magic damage being negated, and not all, but majority of it after ETB down. So very good move again by LGD.Forever. 4 heroes committed by Secret, and
I love the way Inflame approaches lane. Like, he pulls it off with a double range creeps beating into the tower. Oh, sorry, triple range creeps. Don't know if he lives through this, however. They're gonna, vortex it up. X-Mark Torrent. Silence, however, on the Conquer means he cannot do the combination. X-Mark will still trigger, but Inflame is fine. Plays the situation perfectly. And he's got friends. Monet is going to arrive in the lane. He's not scattered out by the Radiant Obs just yet.
Okay, the wards saw him now. They know he's here. And meanwhile, LGD.Forever.
Meanwhile, Super is trying to kill mid one. He's hunting underneath the tower.
Arcane Rune, bro. You wanna fight me?
Arcane Rune. His physical damage is 71 plus 60. Make it a little bit higher with plus 80. Mid one, silenced Afu's rotation. We talked about this Earth Spirit being the perfect one to try and rotate on the Ember. Silence doesn't last long enough, and Yapsaw.
How it's gonna go down though, that's like the bigger deal. Like LGD.Forever with this 2-prong movement, they got 2 tier 1 towers. The bottom tier 1 and the mid tier 1.
Do they get more? Actually, Monet doesn't have enough damage to kill off MP. MP still got 1 charges as stick charges as well as waveform. He's going to use the waveform now and get back behind the tier. Oh, Monet, he's committing. He wants this. There's not a lot of mana to strength morph, so with the Geminate attack, he gets the kill. Gosh, there wasn't even a strength morph being used, or those stick charges.
What? How did he... I wasn't watching, I was like watching mid. Like, how did he get... I was expecting the kill to not happen.
He just went under. I stuck with it. He went under the tier 2 tower. So Morphling was just walking back, and it was the second hit from the Geminate attack.
Alright, and 2-prong movement, 2 towers, and a carry kill. Okay, LGD.Forever is just cruising this game right now.
Look at the net worth. 4.7k on the Bristle, 4.3k over on the Weaver. The closest is 2.5k. Mid 1 is the highest net worth on Team Secret. This is issues, more than issues. And the visions from LFY. Observer Ward watching mid 1 in his recovery. This Observer Ward they planted down previously let the Night Stalker be so aggressive and set up for a lot of the rotations to bottom lane.
Warding Toby.
Are you saying vision is important in Dota? Is that really the point we're going to head towards?
It's not only that though, they are warding for a purpose. That's what is very important. Like, some teams, they just ward for the sake of... I don't know how should I put it. Ward for the sake of warding. Like, you put wards because you have to put wards in Dota, but you're not using the wards to gain an advantage. But this is what is happening for LGD.Forever. Top lane, MP, going on to the Night Stalker, but pops his darkness and just scoot away, no problems.
I still can't believe, like, my brain is making me look towards Weaver, thinking that the hero who's got treads and is building into Dragonlance with no, like, Desolator or anything like that is the one who's going to find a kill.
Puppey.
And he moves right on top of Puppey. Rolling border forward from Afu, gets the perfect silence, there's no follow-up.
Just geez, this game is just falling out of control, and right now, Roshan is going to be very easy for Bristleback in the near future, because he has the Weaver to help him out with the minus armor, the bugs. And he has, like I said, the Vanguard Hood for this game. Then you are basically like, you are a Bristol boss. He is already a Bristol boss. But with that, you're just like, I'm not sure how are they going to
MP's in trouble. Silence, Afu gets the kick. You've got enough damage. Actually, then again, he's regenerating now. DDC, support is rotating over. It's actually going to be Kezu who arrives in the lane at the tower. And mid 1 cannot reach Afu with a spirit jump forward. This is 5 heroes moving up to the top. Okay, maybe Focus Puppy's farming up mid. Surprise Super's not pressuring the bottom lane a little harder.
Puppy's level 6 now, so hopefully this is gonna change something for Secret. Maybe they can get a key pick off with the Ember plus Ice Blast. But then again, gosh, this vision that LGD has as well. This another deep ward down in the top area, and it's allowing. This ward is actually allowing LFY to play around this area very competently. They're trying to put a lot of pressure on his T1.
Well, they get a lot of early information about where the rotations come. Realize that Omni Knight's headed towards the top lane, so what do? You rotate down to the bottom. You come in with the Night Stalker. You can just start this off with the Nasal Goo. And Silence, Void, Morphling wants to wave into the tree line. 6 charges had to be used from the stick, but he just can't survive long enough. This Morphling has no space to breathe.
Game is like...
Yep.
This game is like... They need to do something, otherwise the game will be over very soon. They need to do something. Like smoke up, try to use the boat. They have the boat, they have the Ice Blast. They need to do something with this. Ice Blast top, coming in.
So if they can kill off on Monet, Yapsaw starts the torrent. Monet will get connected by this, but where's the blast? Here it comes, but it's way too late. The ship is there, X marks the spot, will pull him back. Monet, he gets chilled, but this is still 1300, 1400 HP. They can't get through it.
That was a total disaster. They needed that kill so badly.
Super, in the meantime, is just doing what Bristles do best, using all that physical damage to rip through buildings, and then doesn't even give the opportunity for a denial.
Oh my god, he's okay. He's gonna finish up the pipe and just gonna totally own Secret's lineup.
Yeah.
Like, they don't even care about going for the Roach right now. They just want to
Spirit Jump. They're going after Monet. They get the Syrian Chains off, but time lapse. They can't hold him in position. He's Shakuchi'd up.
Man,
and they haven't had enough advantage. They don't have detection. The supports are too poor.
That's how far ahead they are now. The tier 2 down at 14 minutes. The enemy safe lane tier 2 is down at 14 minutes.
But isn't this also the intention you're talking about from LFY? We saw it in game 1. It took a little longer because the game wasn't so imbalanced. But they've put down 3 Obs Wards to control the Radiant jungle, to keep the pressure on the buildings. To keep Secret having to do reactionary rotations,
Secret
not aggressive ones.
Secret needs to do something. They have to do something. Kill someone with their boat Ice Blast combo. But if Oracle is nearby, I'm not sure if that can happen.
Yapsaw, they're trying to de-ward. The sentry was down, but the kick from Arfu catches 2 with the silence. Kunkka can't do jack. Puppy, at least he'll get the blast off with the Syrian Chains. They have a chance to finally get a kill,
but
no,
DDC.
DDC can just hold him alive. Then the Guardian Angel, so Super can't get the instant kill, but the stacks, they're going to begin. Monet will join Arfu, rolling boulders away. LFY are not losing anything here. They're taking it all from Team Secret.
Oh my god, that was so darn good. That was so darn good from DDC. He was able to get his Fate's Edict in time to block off the triple remnant damage, and with his ulti and heals on top of that. Man, that was so demoralizing. You couldn't kill one hero. That was so demoralizing.
They tried. They are really trying to find this, but look at the net worth difference. Even overall, like, we're at plus 11,200.
So
the experience is kicking up, but Bristleback is at 8.2k.
Bear in mind, Toby, Roshan still hasn't been taken. They can still easily just take Roshan anytime they want.
After they're taken tier 2 towers, there's a process to this. You need the Aegis Immortal to go high ground, right? So why wait it out?
I mean, generally, if you ask me, they can take Roshan anytime they want now with this position.
Torrent, boat, combination. Yapsaw is just throwing it out.
Was there any damage done?
No. No. And even if you do damage, he's still regenerating at 26.4 a second. Puppy just died. It looks like he was on a warning mission for the team.
So this game, they were not able to get a drums on the Bristleback. So they got a... I'm really seeing a pattern here. Every game they have this. Someone else is building the drum. The Night Stalker built the drum this game. They are really valuing that item very well. And they are the team that is like rolling everyone over. There has to be like something like a correlation like about how much drums provide. It makes your team speeds up the pace of the game for your team with a little bit of extra move speed, and it's like a cheap item that allows you to be highly functional in the early stages. Like very useful item for yourself. Good stats, good mana regen.
Fantastic observer and sentry for Team Secret. If they can make use of it, however, that's the other question. They had to try and win that last engagement on top. And it didn't work for them. Now you go to Darkness, and that vision is absolutely amazing. Wait, mid one?
Oh, his flap just ended. Oh, he lost vision. He was so close to getting that. That drum's move speed, man.
Hey, mid one needed something to work for him. He just finished up his BTs. Mid one feeling the pressure's going to go for a blade mail build as his next item.
Mid lane after.
Ice Blast is good. That's a kill.
Okay, the TP was way too long because previously I think Night Soccer TP'd in, so.
Now Super finds MP. MP does not want to waveform away from this. So the bigger Super gets, the bigger, like, copy Super becomes.
That's not exactly...
He can't quill spray. He can't do any of the wall paths. You have a frontline tank. You have a tank now that isn't... It doesn't have to be the Morphling or the Ember Spirit.
Toby, right now, they need to figure out a way how to let Morphling farm for another 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
They have to then, what, gank every time you've got 3 Remnants up? And do it without the Oracle anywhere near you? Monet is going to have a crack at mid one, spirit away. It seems like the only thing you can do, but LFY is going to get to a position that they're going to start 5-manning. And there'll be very little you can do about it. And they're all building up immunity. Like, you got another, well, at least going to be the Hood,
just
building up for the Night Stalker.
Look at Kezu as well. He was building a mech and he was like, no, the mech's not going to change, but I'm getting a Midas. Top lane, another X-Mark.
Combination's going to work. It's a big one. Goodbye Night Stalker. Mid one. Kill secures it.
This is good. This is what they have to be doing. They need to get whatever they can with this combo.
Before Super does this. Forcing in the lane. Pushing him away. When they having a full diffuser blade 19 minutes into this game. The full pipe is done as well. Even Super is... He's very close to finishing up the halberd.
The diffuser is very good against the Ember and the GA. Can remove the GA, can remove the Flame Guard. Just very good item on Weaver. Works really well with your Gemini attack. And they are just cruising. Still cruising.
It has started to flatline a little though. The net worth hovers around the 11k mark for LFY. And, oh, TP out.
That was the 2 kills that they got on the Night Stalker and the Earth Spirit.
LFY. You said they could take it any time.
Yeah.
They're going to do Roshan. There's only one tier 2 tower remaining. So if they take this and push the momentum through the top, is it actually what they have to do as LFY? Oh, it's actually... No. I thought maybe the damage would be good to kill Rosh. But no. Roshan goes the way of the Dire. Aegis Immortal in the hands of the Weaver. So much confidence they have that Bristleback will survive.
High ground, I think. They need to wait high ground. There's no way they can defend any towers outside of their map.
Yep. Super just found himself a haste rune. If only he knew where Puppy was.
Going for Puppy.
No.
He's just...
There's a ward, they saw him.
Yeah, it's the backdoor regeneration as well he's fighting against. Takes the bounty rune. He needs just a little bit of farm. And he'll actually have... Oh, silence. Mid. Ember Spirit. That ain't happening. But they bait out the Ice Blast. It'll fly over the top of the Earth Spirit. Purification under one of the creeps, dropping our food down low. Doesn't look like he's within Shatter, but if you can pull him back, X marks the spot, Torrent and Boat, he's still alive. It is DDC at the right place at the right time. The kick connects onto the Kunkka. Yapsaw out of mana, 10 stick charges available. That won't be enough for him to survive. And there come high ground.
Is that Rex?
With no Kunkka and you just committed your 2 big ultimates? Maybe.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That is actually Rex.
Radiant
I think not much they can do here.
There's your mech from Kezu. A little bit of extra life. Ember's not fighting it. Mid one still wants to farm up. He's actually...
There is actually nothing they can do.
Oh, mid one's in. The Ice Blast hits over on 3 with the Sleight of Fist. Mid one damage isn't enough. That Diffuser Blade being a real issue for them. And Omni Knight cannot get back to the safety of the tier 4 towers.
Height and Fate Seeded.
Yep. Yapsaw here. Torrent. It's only going to control up the Night Stalker, and they just go on him. The Shrine's been triggered. They need the liveness, not enough to keep Yamsor alive, and mid one will also fall. The nukage from the rear is just so high. And they're going to go for... Wait, are they actually going for a second lane of ranks in one push? LFY.
It's pretty much nothing Secret can do.
Yep.
Nothing they can do. Just too far behind. There's too much sustain, too much magic, like a hood on Night Stalker, pipe on Razorback, fake leading on the Oracle.
MP gets like 3 attacks from Monet on him and already feels like he has to back out. Because there's just not enough mana for him to fight either. The kick connects, Morphling is almost dry. Weaver will have to time-lapse out this damage, able to do so. A 3-4 man silence, in fact.
They are not killing this Razorback.
Here comes your Ice Blast. At least chill him up. Monet dodged it. Remember, he's got the Aegis Immortal. They turn around, they focus onto mid one. Diffusal, they have the Mech Charge and the Guardian Angel kicking off. Nice Torrent as well as Ship from Yamsor. Create space, keeping the supports in control, but it doesn't matter. Not when the cores of LFY are just so damn big. This game, it's over. GG, Puppy will call it. 23 minutes it took. And LFY will advance themselves through into the semi-finals, directly into the semi-finals, where they will face up against the winner of Virtus Pro and question mark. It's not coming to mind. And Team Secret will face up against Invictus Gaming. Hope is alive for a China Grand Final.
This team is actually so good now. Oh my god.